What's going on, everyone? This is Lonzo Young with the Dynasty. Self-mastery, consistency, patience. You know the slogan. So, how many of us think about the future? A lot of us do. How many of us think about the past? A lot of us do. But here's the thing. I think that we stick there for a little too long about the future. When we have dreams, we have goals. And we think about how exactly we want them to happen. You know what I'm saying? And when we stick there for too long, we get this fearful feeling, this uncertainty. Because when we stick there for too long, yes, we think about the things that can happen, but we also think about the things that could interfere with that, the hows. And we start doubting ourselves about abilities that we might not have because we haven't developed them yet. So of course we're going to feel a little uncertain. What I'm saying to you is now, with the future, only give yourself a sneak peek. Only give yourself a sneak peek on what it can be. And that's all you need to know. Don't think about how it's going to happen, how we're going to make this happen. What's it going to be like when I get there? Don't think about that. Because when you get there, believe me, sticking in the now, you're going to know. And we'll get to the now in a little bit, but let's talk about the past. I'm not going to say never think about the past. Always give yourself a sneak peek. But when you think about the past, don't think about the past as if that you're regretting it or you're taking stories and comparing them to the now that could affect your future. No. Go back to the past and reflect. And when I say reflect on it, think about how your thinking pattern was when you were in that state. What made you do those type of things? And I believe that's what will make you more self-aware now. Because what if you still have those patterns? I think it's time to change up your map inside your mind. Because you gave yourself a left and a right and a left and a right and kept going straight and then took another left in order to get to that destination. In order to make that habit or that horrible skill set that you don't want. You mapped yourself there. And you can change that map whenever you choose. So you go back and trace back your steps and see how you got where you are now. So you go ahead and make a new map. So you can prepare yourself for the future. Give yourself a sneak peek towards the future. Make sure you get yourself motivated. Get yourself pumped up. And then focus all that energy on the now. Because your now creates your future. Just how your past and what you were doing then creates your now. And if you keep doing now, it will create your future. Either way, the future's coming. It all depends if you want to turn your left to a right and your right to a left. And you want to take a detour instead of the way that you've always been going. So focus on the now. Everything else in between, except reflecting and giving yourself a sneak peek and motivation, all that needs to get cut off and close that gap. And I believe that will give people a lot more focus on the now and getting things done. It's been working for me. I was sitting back last night and thinking about, the future, and I caught myself thinking about how I was going to do this. Well, when it gets this big, what am I going to do then? And then I said, I don't need to think about all that. What I need to think about is what's going on right now and what I need to get done right now. Where it's at right now. Of course, you always need to know where you're headed. But only stick there to just know. And the best thing that you can do to know is just every week redefine your message. Redefine your message, your solid message that your company or your organization will have. And I promise you that you will start pumping out some more content, getting a little more creative on how you're going to get your brand or yourself noticed. And then the past, like I said, it's only for reflective. So when it comes to self-development, I'm going to bring something different to the table. I'm going to bring more understanding to the table. Because now in this day and age is that there is a lot of influence going on that can distract us from our emotions, that controls our feelings, and ultimately controls our behaviors. Like back then, when football was just hit somebody, catch somebody. Catch the ball and catch somebody as well. And you do the simple things. And then you have that one player that's just dominating everyone. Why? Because he or she has emotional intelligence. He or she has developed a map that's just a little bit better than everybody else. That's why that's why now in this generation, everyone else is getting better. Because the way we process information is changing. Not just the information out there is changing, like technology and stuff like that. How we process information is changing. And I believe now more than ever, we need to understand how we work. So when it comes to the upcoming entrepreneurs, the already entrepreneurs, the everyday hustlers, the co-workers, will intertwine with this new era that we need to make happen in order to change the world. So I'll speak a little bit more about that later. But that is my message. That's where the dynasty is headed. To show everyone that we can change and better understand ourselves and connect more with ourselves so we connect more with others so we can make great things happen within ourselves. And just to end this video, like I always say to myself, and this is going to be the main quote for the dynasty: step into your greatness because someone is waiting on you to do so. And this is the dynasty. Lonzel out. Thank you for watching this video. And if you found any value from this video, please like, share, subscribe, and give me your insights on what you think about thinking about the past and thinking about the past and thinking about the future. On what you think and how you feel. Because I need to really know where my people are headed so I can better serve everyone the best I can. Thank you.